What the fuck? Ma'am, you posted that 4 hours ago. So I got a lot of questions. That's a Ring doorbell camera. I'm assuming your brother, excuse me, our brother. I'm assuming our brother gave you that Ring video camera because I'm assuming that was at our house. So like, what's the rest of the story? I'm assuming our brother knows that we're being cheated on. Did he confront her? How did it go down? Is there video evidence? You can't just tell half the story. No. This is our relationship now, and we've been cheated on, and we need to know how it ended. You've already made it public. I'm making it publicer. And now we need the rest of the tea. Waiting on you, ma'am.
However, there's a certain mother-in-law that has messaged me. So, we gonna see if what she sends me checks out.
Update in the continuing saga to find Amanda from League City, Texas. Get your tea ready. First things first, if you didn't see the video about Amanda in League City, Texas, follow the comment back to the original video. Now, on to the rest of the tea. This is our nosy friend, and we love our nosy friends. She was out treating herself to a dinner for one, which is very healthy, and I suggest everyone do that as much as possible. Taking yourself out is a good mental health break. So that's what she was doing. She was taking herself out to eat and treating herself to a mental health break. When a woman came and sat at the table next to her, shortly after, a man came in with a child, who is our husband and our daughter. I'm going to let our nosy friend tell you what happens next.
So, when he walks in, he's like, oh, Emily, come here. So when he comes in, that's when they sit down with Mrs. X. So then at that point, Mrs. X says, how are you able to come? Like, she's shocked, right? And he was like, oh, Amanda's getting ready for work. And when we're done, we're going to just pick her up and take her to work. I told her we were going to do a daddy-daughter breakfast. So at this point, I'm like, very invested. I'm not even going to lie. I was being nosy and I was very invested.
No problem.
But anywho, that's neither here nor there. So Emily's squirming around. She's like, who is she? And that's when Daddy says, oh, you're going to get a new mommy for next Christmas, but we can't tell mommy. It's going to be a secret. Dang. So anywho, after he, says that Emily is still like moving around, Mrs. X takes Emily to the bathroom. Uber weird. But anyway, he gets a phone call from Amanda and he tells her, oh, your ID badge is on the dresser. And I'm just like, oh my God, because at this point I noticed he got on a whole wedding band. Like, dude, really? Anywho, but to be completely transparent, that's the backstory. I have not found Amanda yet.
This whole interaction is, oh my God. So the mistress that our husband is cheating on us with knows he's married. And apparently they got some kind of plan to be together by next Christmas. Low key, that could be scary as fuck. Like, what's that plan? And as a father, bringing your child into that kind of situation and telling her a secret to keep from mommy, especially a secret like that, I find that fucking gross, to be frank with you. And you're out doing this in public where other people can clearly hear you. Anyway, like our nosy friend says, she hasn't found Amanda yet, but there is a certain mother-in-law that she's in contact with that may be our mother-in-law. I'll keep you updated as I find out more. Woo! God, this tea is hot.
Okay, so I don't get the tip for the customer I served.
He hasn't even tipped you anything yet, honey. No, he was barely up here. You haven't given him good service, so I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to tip you in the first place. His food took a long time, so he asked to get it to go. You stayed over there and refused to make a drink. That's what happened. So if for any reason he does decide to tip you, which I'm sure he won't, no, you will not get it. It will go to the company because your service is poor.
There's more to it. This whole TikTok saga is playing out before our eyes. Get your tea ready. Okay, look, that lady posted that because that guy who is the shift lead had told her, you're not getting the tip for this customer, for all the reasons that he listed in that video. Now, I'm actually not picking sides. If she served the customer, I think she should get the tip, even if her service was bad. But I also don't know the company policy on tipping, so I don't know, fuck. But what I do know is the comments were not nice. Like, she posted that to show that she was being done wrong, but the comments all sided with the manager. Like, I felt bad reading the comments. And then the manager showed up in the comments. Oh my God. And he made his own video.
Hey y'all, it's me, the manager. First of all, I'm a shift lead, but anyway. The girl is trash. I'm about to put a story time up here. I just really don't have the energy because my day is so busy. But I'm gonna put it up here so y'all can make your own decision. But just to keep it short, them people did not tip her.
So the guy ended up not tipping her anyway. She posted a story time, and basically what she said was, that guy, the shift lead, was the supervisor in the morning, but then in the afternoon he was working tables. He clocked in to work tables when she was on a break. She came back from break and found out that he had taken her tables, and she only had the one bar guest. So she was upset, made a comment. He was like, you know what? You can just finish that guest up and go home. She was like, fine, that's what I'll do. And then he told her, and you're not getting tips from that guy because he's upset anyway. And that's what led to her recording the video that she recorded. But it goes deeper. Come to find out, she's getting terminated. She put a video up on her page showing that the restaurant was canceling all her shifts. And then the manager put this video up. Basically, it's showing that she's filing for wrongful termination. So the manager put on blast that she's filing for wrongful termination. So she was like, I bet. And she put this video up. Watch right here. Ooh. That's a video from the restaurant. I don't know how she got it, but it shows a mouse in the kitchen. This shit is getting dirty. The court of public opinion is in session, and it appears that most people are siding with the shift leader. So what do you think? Was the shift leader right, or was the employee right? This is messy. God damn! Get your tea ready. So apparently our boyfriend went to a bar, met a woman at that bar that wasn't us, brought that woman home to our house, and fell asleep with her on the couch, blackout drunk. God damn. What did we do? We just waited until he woke up and let him see us seeing him and then left. The only question I have, friend, here's the question I have. Did you film him seeing us seeing him? Because I got to see that. I mean, this is our relationship now. You got to understand that. You brought us into it. You showed our now ex-boyfriend cheating on us. You showed us that, and we are hurt with you. We've now gone through this breakup with you. You made it public, and now it is publicer. We need some closure. We need to see the video of him seeing us seeing him. You got that video, friend?
And who said that I can't record it? Who said that I can't record? No, what are you doing?
Let's talk about what happened to Aunt Karen, and then let's talk about the white people that tried to defend the hospital. First things first, if you're not aware of what happened, Aunt Karen was in the waiting area of a hospital emergency room. She was waiting to be seen for her own symptoms when she saw a doctor and nurse mistreating a pregnant black woman. They were ignoring her complaints. They were basically talking down to her. They were being rude. So in order to protect this pregnant black woman, Aunt Karen started recording the interaction. It was at this point that hospital staff was like, hey, you can't record in here. You can't record in here. Some were saying it's policy. The security guards were saying it's HIPAA, which of course is not HIPAA. And there was even confusion as to whether or not it was really hospital policy. For clarity's sake, the waiting room of the hospital won't fall under the you can't record policy any fucking way. But that aside, in the aftermath of this, there was people that came on TikTok saying, well, Aunt Karen, it is hospital policy. So let's talk about that. You see, as white people, we're quick to say, well, it's the law. Well, it's the policy, because we come from a place of privilege. We come from a place where that law and that policy typically is in place to protect us. But if you're not white, it typically doesn't protect you. Like this case, the maternal death rate in America is 4 times higher for black women than it is for white women. Why? Because of the very thing that Aunt Karen witnessed happening in the ER. So as a white person, when your default is to defend the policy, the law, the system that is killing black mothers at a rate 4 times higher than white mothers, before you would instinctively protect the black mother, That is implicit bias. That is racism. That is what white supremacy has taught us to do. You see, the proper response should be, hey, fuck your policy until black mothers stop dying at a higher rate than white mothers. Hey, fuck your policy until those doctors and nurses stop talking to pregnant black women that way. Your default should be, I will defend civil rights if it means that I fucking die on the hill by my goddamn self. Your response should be human rights over your fucking policy. So anytime you find yourself defending policies over humanity, that is a conditioned state of white people in a system built by white supremacy. I hope this helps clear some things up. So here's the thing. There's multiple videos of people catching this thing on camera.
What the hell is this? Honestly, this is really strange. I mean, we're here every night. I've never.
You see the lights bounce off of it?
That's the reflection from that light.
And another angle.
And there it is.
Like, go to Google right now. Type in UFO over Sapphire in Las Vegas. There's like a shit ton of people talking about it. Multiple videos. Like, what the fuck is going on? And the irony is not lost on me. If we finally have visitors from another planet and their first stop was the strip club, then that says a lot about their intentions here on Earth. It's like they developed this super high technology to travel the galaxy just to see titties. Like, what's going on?